Om Namo Bhagavate Virajeshwaraya. Welcome to the 7th episode of Viveka Chudamani reading. We cover two topics today, probably. The first one is Atma Jnana Mahatvamu, the beauty of knowledge of the self or self-knowledge. So this is one of the complex topics actually. So let us go more attentively towards this topic. We are at 58th verse of Sri Viveka Chudamani. Na yogena na sankhena karmana no na vidyaya brahmatmaikatva bodhena moksha siddhyati nanyatha. Na yogena, yogena na, not by practicing yoga. Na sankhyena, not by studying the Sankhya philosophy. Na karmana, not even by the Mimamsa Shastra, or the performing prescribed duties as per the first part of the Veda. Na vidyaya, not even by doing that intellectual practices called upasanas, vidyas as mentioned in the Upanishads. They give various techniques to actually do the self-realization. So, brahmatmaikatva bodhena moksha siddhyati nanyatha. There is no way to get liberated other than Brahma Atma Ekatva Bodha. Non-distinction between supreme reality and individual reality. Atma is something called individual here. Brahma is something called supreme reality, or the Bruhat, big one. So the big one and a small one are not two entities. What is considered as small is the big supreme reality. Only by this bodha. Bodha is not just teaching. Bodha is actual understanding or realization of such a supreme reality. So, next one, he says, he gives an example here now. Why just superficial sound-based knowledge will not yield the supreme position. So he takes an example. Venaya ropasaundaryam tantrivadana saushtavam prajaranjana matram tanna samrajyaya kalpate. Tat na samrajyaya kalpate. Venaya ropasaundaryam. There may be a wonderfully looking veena, a musical instrument called veena. Tantrivadana saushtavam. It may be producing the wonderful notes by plucking onto those strings. It will be useful for prajaranjana matram. It will be useful to entertain the people. Tat na samrajyaya kalpate. It won't bestow the lordship over the Samrajya. Samrajya is internal world, internal world. Samrajya. Could be considered as external also. Now, Veena is taken as an example and it is not giving the final liberation, it has told. And also now it says the actual sound of a human being who produces it. Vagvaikhari, Sabdachari, Shastra Vyakhyana Kausalam, Vaidushyam Vidusham Tadvad Bhuktaye, Natu Muktaye. Vagvaikhari, having a wonderful capacity to speak. Sabdachari, a wonderful flow of sounds. Shastra Vyakhyana Kausalam, even giving discourses and lectures about all the Shastras which are available about philosophy. Vaidushyam Vidusham, wonderful knowledge about those very intricate topics within it, being able to explain, give the discussions, etc. etc. Tadvad bhuktaye, all these things will be useful for earning a living or earning some wealth, external wealth. Natu muktaye, they can't give you the liberation. Then, in the next sloka, Shankara Bhagavat says, Avijnata paretatve shastradhitistu nishphala vijnatepi paretatve shastradhitistu nishphala. This is a wonderful figure of speech he is using. He's contradicting both the contradictions. He says, Avijnate paretatve, not knowing the supreme reality. Shastradhitistu nishphala. Studying Shastrat is useless. Vijnate api, after knowing the paretatve, Shastradhitistu nishphala. Studying Shastrat is useless. So, misunderstanding this statement can take it that Shankara is saying Shastras are waste. Because anyway they are not useful before knowing Supreme, they are neither useful after knowing Supreme. This is a wrong conclusion. The way to interpret this sloka, actually Swami Chinmayananda gives a wonderful explanation to this. That jnate, vijnate, the word in the first line and vijnate in the word in the second line actually mean two different things. Vijnate, avijnate paretatve, not knowing, a general knowing, not even knowing, not getting interested into it. Paretatve shastradhitistu nishphala. So, a person who is not even interested in any philosophy, spirituality, studying these spiritual shastras is no use. Vijnate api paretatve, having after realizing the paretatva, shastradhitistu nishphala. Studying shastrat is not useful. So there is a period between realization, getting interested. So Shastradhina is a very important thing for the Ejignasu, a mumukshu. But it need to be done from a realized sage. Self-study of these Shastras is not really useful. Shabdajalam, same point is being emphasized here. Shabdajalam maharanyam chittabhramana karanam atah priyatnat jnatavyam tatvajnat tat tvam atmanah. Tatvajnat tatvam atmanah. Shabdajalam maharanyam chittabhramana karakam. All these shastras, they describe in multiple terms, multiple concepts with hierarchies and various confusing terms, which could confuse the chitta. Ataha, that's why, priyatnat, with self-effort, by putting the right effort into it, jnatavyam, tatvajnat, one who has understood this tattva, one who has realized the tattva, tattvam atmanaha, atma tattva should only be learned from already realized person, not from somebody who is speculating into it. That is the meaning of it. Ajnana sarpadrashtasya brahmajnanaushadham vina kimu vedaischa shastraischa kimu mantraihi kimu aushadhaihi. So, Ajnana Sarpadrashtasya, one who has been bitten by the sarpa, the snake of ajnana, brahma jnana aushadham vina, brahma jnana aushadham, the ultimate medicinal remedy or ultimate remedy called brahmajnana, supreme knowledge, vina, other than that, vedaischa, vedas describing the actions, how they need to be performed, etc. Shastraischa, different shastras, they give their own perspective into this supreme reality, sankhya, yoga, Vyakarana, etc., etc., to understand all these mantraihi, certain kind of mantras they give siddhi into different aspects, aushadhaihi, certain types of materials which will give you a temporary trance, etc. Kim, there is no use of that, of such remedies. So there are few more which we wanted to cover today, that this topic called aparokshanubhava avasyakata means the importance of direct experience, non-indirect experience, paroksha, all the experiences given to us are the paroksha, means they go through the senses or mind. The direct experience which is beyond the senses and mind, aparoksha anubhava. Nagachati vina panam vyadhiraushadha sabdataha vina paroksha anubhavam brahma sabdair namuchyate. So just like repeating the name of the medicine again and again, the medicine will not give its effect. We have to drink the medicine. We have to consume the medicine. In the same way, vina aparokshanubhavam, without direct experience, brahma sabdair namuchyate. Just by repeating I am Brahma, I am the Supreme, it won't help. Another example Shankara is given. Akrutya drusya vilaya ajnatva tattvamatmanaha brahma sabdai kuto muktihi ukti matra phalair nrunam. Without drusya vilayam, without merging all that what is being seen or experienced, drusya vilayam, akrutya, not done, atmanaha tattvam ajnatva, not realizing the true nature of the self. Ukti matra phalai, just by repeating, ukti, telling it. Bahya sabdhaihi, only outward speaking, I am self, I am atma, I am brahma, I am that, I am this, it won't help. Nrunam muktihi kutaha, it is not possible to get any mukti. Akrutva shetru samharam agatva akhila bhusriyam rajahamiti sabdanno raja bhavitum arhati. So not winning over all the enemies, not conquering the land. Somebody saying that I am the king will not make him a king. In the same way, we have to anvaya, we have to understand the previous slokas meaning. Aptoktim khananam tadhopari silapaakarshanam swikrutim nikshepah samapekshate nahi bahis sabdaistu nirgachatihi tadvad brahma vidopadesa mananadhyanadibhirlabhyate mayakarya swamamalam tattvam na duryuktibhihi. So if we wanted to get a nidhi which has been buried underground somewhere, a treasure chest has been kept. So what we have to do is aptokting. So apta ukti, somebody who knows where it has been kept, we have to get the direction from them. Then we have to go and dig. Then we have to figure that out where it is and bring out the chest. Then accepting the chest as our nikshepaha, that treasure becomes ours. Not by, yeah, there is a chest somewhere, there is a treasure, I have it, so this won't help, right? In the same way, Tadvat Brahma Vidopadesha, Upadesha need to be done by somebody who is Brahmavit, Aptoktim. Manana Dhyanadhe. Then doing the manana, repeating, and then trying to understand that Ukti and trying to, or getting that into the realization by dhyana. By that only Maya Karyatirohitam Swamamalam Tattvam. That only it will give the actual meaningful result of Atma Jnana. Not by Duryukti Bhihi, not by shortcuts or techniques people wanted to use for some shortcut methods. There is no shortcut method for this. तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन भवबन्धविमुक्तये स्वेनैव यत्नः कर्तव्यो रोगादेरिव पंडितैः. Tasmat, because of these descriptions which we have given, swaprayatnena, one's own effort, putting one's own effort, bhava bandha vimuktaye, to get liberation from this bondage of samsara, bhava, bandha, vimuktaye, svenaiva yatnaha. Self, an individual should do the yatnaha, should start his effort, kartavyaha, need to be done, rogadereva, just like an individual will try to remove his own disease by different techniques of taking medicine, following some dietary restrictions and stuff like that. Panditaihi, wise people, say that individual should take his own self-effort by the means of, by these ways, not just getting into the trap of Vagvaikari, Sabdachari, just at the superficial level, leaving things at superficial level will not help anybody. A seeker should take it seriously, practice the what is being learnt, thereby get the direct experience of the reality and achieve the liberation. Om Tat Sat. Swasti.